This is federalism. It has foreign policy, prints money and coins, foreign trade and commerce, the power to declare war, maintain armed forces, and run a post office.
Alright, I'm done.
The nation and state comparisons. That was the federal powers. The state powers, they have public safety, drivers and other licenses, conduct elections, and education. This is how the Virginia General Assembly makes a bill. Present the idea to be drafted into a bill. The bill is ready to be sent to a committee. Invite the public to comment at the meetings. First reading, the bill is up for debate on the floor of the House. Second reading, the bill is on the calendar. Any more changes, make them now. Third reading, time for a vote. The bill is passed. Now on the other house of their vote. 6, procedure in the other house. A bill will go to committee, have 3 readings, and then a vote. Hopefully the fireworks bill will go to the governor for his signature in this year's session. Soon the bill will become a law. Virginians can sleep easy. This is the important areas of the good for the good of the state is education, public health, environment, budget, and revenue.
Miss Wilkie?
Yes!
Can you pick up the white phone again, please?
Yes!
What? Okay, this is the governor, the hats. So it's the chief of state, chief of citizen, chief legislator, chief executive, party chief, and commander-in-chief. When the chief of state is the ceremonial head of the state, so it keeps Virginia safe and prosperous. The chief citizen represents of all Virginians. The chief legislator, prosper of the legislative agenda. The governor prepares the state budget. Chief executive, head of the executive branch, supported by hand-picked staff. A governor is in charge. Party chief, Republican or Democrat. Commander-in-chief is the head of the armed forces of the Commonwealth of Virginia. This is the cabinet, so administration, agricultural and forestry, commerce and trade, commonwealth, education, finance, health and human resources, natural resources, public safety and homeland security, technology, transportation, and veterans and defense affairs. Administration looks after all the state-owned properties. Agriculture and forestry, Virginia's 2 largest industries. Commerce and trade aims to make Virginia a great place of business. Commonwealth is nearly 4,000 people serve on Virginia's board. Education is set standards for all public K-12 schools. Finance handles the financial transaction of the Commonwealth. Human and health resources provides help to people with disabilities, older Virginians. Natural resources is the clean air, pure water, and the preservation of our environment. Public safety and homeland security keeps the public aware, providing education and training, and being prepared for emergencies and disasters. Technology uses computers and technologies to simplify government operations. Transportation from seaports, airports, rail lines, and buses to issuing driver licenses. Veterans and defense affairs, the employment, healthcare, and education needed for our veterans are handled here. This is a court system. The federal court system, it has 3 levels of the courts of law. The U.S. Supreme Court, which has 9 justices but no jury. It has appellate jurisdiction, limited or original jurisdiction. The U.S. Court of Appeals, judges with no jury, appellate jurisdiction, second time trial. The U.S. District Court, judge with or without a jury, original jurisdiction, first time trial. This is the state court system, 4 levels, 1 shade of justice. So Virginia Supreme Court, 7 justices, no jury, appellate jurisdiction, limited original jurisdiction. Virginia Court of Appeals, judges with no jury, appellate jurisdiction to review decisions of the Circuit Court. Circuit Court, judge with or without a jury, original jurisdiction, felony and bigger civil cases, appeals from district court trials. General District Court, or juvenile and domestic relations court. Judge with no jury, original jurisdiction for misdemeanors, small claims, family cases, and young offenders. Okay. These are the state government 15 words. Federalism is the idea that the United States federal government will share power with the state governments. Concurrent powers are the powers that are shared by the 50 states and federal governments. Reserve powers are powers that the Constitution does not give to the national government but instead gives to the states. Virginia Constitution is a document that sets up the government for the state of Virginia. Commonwealth is a kind of state that gives power to all the people, not just the leaders of the state. General Assembly is a legislative body of state government. Bicameral is a legislative government that makes up two parts or house. House of Delegates is one of the houses in the Virginia General Assembly. Biennial is the happening once every 2 years. Governor is the leader of the executive branch at the state level. Lieutenant governor is the second in command of the executive branch at the state level. A mandate is a command, a government statement, or to do something. Tension, a feeling of nervousness or strong anger. Terrorism is the use of violence or threats to force a government or political action. A pandemic is a disease that spread over a large area.